Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Ready?
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. I think I might need to pee first.
Oh my gosh. Dun, dun, dun.
Hold on when you need a friend, I'll never let you go again. Reach out when your mind's uneasy, 'cause I'll understand. Give me my heart back, 'cause somebody stole it and put it in your hand. Give me my heart back, 'cause somebody stole it and put it in your hand.
Okay, from like a couple days ago, I mentioned that I was doing a big surprise or a secret surprise. We were working on something, but I wanted to kind of show y'all everything now. I think we're like finally ready to reveal the big surprise, quote unquote big surprise.
Emma's having a baby!
Emma is having a baby, and I had to use 35 gallons of distilled water to get her a little more buoyant in the bathtub. Because distilled water is less buoyant.
All our pets are fixed.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding.
Even Alley Cat. Who
But
continues to get out.
first of all, this is still chilling. We showed our succulents. Yeah, I showed that succulents. I showed myself potting those. But all right, so this is a little sneak peek behind the scenes.
What does it say it's for?
But Brittany is upgrading a painting that we bought a painting to paint. We like the painting so much, we just didn't like the blue, so we added a little bit of. We're trying to match it. Oh my gosh, Madeline's in the mix over here from the JK Today. Oh my gosh, that's the best part about this. It's like.
Dark meets the bright, you can smear it together.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Add some detail. Look at this. We were considering maybe doing two, like moving that down a little bit and then putting a little gap in between and doing two, but I don't know, with that and then that, it would just look kind of junky, I think.
I agree with you that it just needs to be one.
I like how simple and plain and elegant that looks. So, on to the big surprise. So,
I will say that I was like hesitant about this whole thing from the very beginning, and I was like, Cullen, I just don't even know, but whatever. But now I'm really excited and I'm really happy, and I'm really happy for you because I feel like you've wanted this for like years. Seriously, when we lived in Tuscaloosa. Years.
When we lived in Tuscaloosa,
Yeah.
I found an aquarium in a stand that somebody was giving away, and I was like,
How big was that thing?
it was probably like a 40 or 50 gallon aquarium.
Yeah.
The more I think about it. And literally, I moved it into my apartment.
You bought the paper.
I bought the paper backing, like with the decorative, you know, like coral and like Honolulu style decorative backing. And I put it up behind there and I was like, all right, I'm gonna get some fish. I don't even know what I'm doing. You know, this was like, what, 15 years ago or something?
2006.
Oh my gosh.
Baby, 12 years.
And so I literally lived in that whole apartment for like a year with an empty fish tank just sitting in my den. It ended up being like a catch-all, and I think we donated it or gave it away when we moved. But you remember that?
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I remember it sat there.
But so, yeah, it was empty. It was literally empty the whole time.
Anyways,
But
it's
so,
been a dream of yours.
it's been a dream to like have a bigger, quote-unquote bigger aquarium. But obviously, as y'all seen over the past few months and yada yada, I didn't realize how much time and effort and money and knowledge went into this hobby. Which, by the way, speaking of, I don't think we've updated y'all, but Chocolate Chip did not make it. Have we not updated or told y'all? Chocolate Chip literally crawled around the tank like a spastic man for the first day, and then literally sat on the bottom for like a week, and then I moved him up on top of the rocks, and he sat there overnight. He ended up moving back down, and we're like, okay, good. And he kept like flailing up, wanting food and stuff. I even like, we tried to like stick a creel.
He'd curl up.
Yeah, he'd curl up. That's what I mean. Like he'd do like this, and I tried to like stick a creel up under him and all that kind of stuff. And then another week went by, and we woke up and like we read on the internet, they disintegrate like that.
I woke up the next.
He was
it was
all like
on my birthday.
poofy.
He died.
Yeah.
I woke up and I walked in here and he had like cotton arm.
Cotton arm.
It was really sad because he was really cute.
Oh starfish, my starfish, we barely knew ye. Though ye were not technically a fish, ye were definitely the coolest of the recognized shapes. Go ye and rest with Nemo.
I have to say, one thing that I was really hesitant on, Cullen was like, well, from what we've heard, 10-gallon, the bigger the tank,
the easier.
I wouldn't say easier, but like as far as like regulating the water, chemical wise and all that, it's easier because you're adding to like a 10-gallon tank, you add a little bit of something and it's like a lot of something. But yeah, anyway, so I was like, well, if we get a big one, it's expensive. Like, we're gonna have to buy the tank.
At least like $2 to $3 grand total. Literally, honestly.
It's an expensive thing. So I was like, we'll have to buy the tank, you know, add the water. Then we're gonna have to buy like a pump and a heater and a
LED lights,
all the things,
a stand.
Let it cycle for like, I was like, after our previous experience, it's gonna cycle for like 2 to 3 months. Yeah. Forever. Then maybe we might buy a fish. And then maybe we might buy another one, and then we might need to add some live rock, and we'll have to buy the sand and like all the stuff. Yeah. And so I was like, this is gonna be a process. So like, you know, we're just gonna be patient. Well, Cullen went to town and kept up on his Facebook Marketplace and kept looking for stuff. And every day he'd tell me, I just saw this aquarium, and I would be like, is somebody out in like the backwoods with this nasty, caked up, algae-ridden tank? And I'm like, Cullen, no, we're not buying that.
Don't judge a book by its cover. Like,
anyways.
Yeah, so I got in touch with this guy that I saw post of an aquarium on Facebook, and the whole setup and all this stuff. And I did a little Facebook stalking. Chris, what's up? If you're watching, I stalked your Facebook, and so I knew you had a new baby. And I even asked, I was like, why are you selling this? And he even said, we just had a new baby, and we're just scrapping for money. And so I went over and I met him. He's literally like 10 minutes away. It was like perfect setup.
They're like saving for a new house.
Yeah, they're saving for a new house, and he said he's just gonna start over when he gets in his new house. It's one less thing for him to have to move, that kind of stuff. So it was like, help me help you, you know, it was one of those situations. So I went over and I said, I just want to look at it. And Katie was like texting, she was like, is it, if it's ratty, if it's even a little bit ratty, like that, I don't want it, because you know, like we want a fresh start as well. So went in there and he had this stuff looking right. And here is our new family addition to the household. Can I show them?
Yeah.
Okay, but wait, what?
I feel like I need to be here.
Yes, but wait, there's more to the story. Because, like she just said, it would have taken like 2 to 3 months to do this. What I'm about to show you.
Get to like nothing.
And we literally did it like overnight. Literally, I went and got the stuff and we transported because I was like, how do I move this stuff? And you know, the cycle process, he's like, well, you're gonna be using the same water that I have in my tank, so there's no cycle process. You just have to
like all the bacteria and stuff is built up, and like it's ecosystem. And
so we got like we got a 35-gallon drum, and then you saw the 10-gallon jugs in the car the other day, and we got like as much water as we could moved.
By we, you mean you?
Well, I did.
I mean, I wasn't involved.
And I just made the executive decision. I was like, this is legit. So
just show it to him and then tell him.
Okay. So here is our brand new 65-gallon
Y'all can't even see his arm. Go again.
What?
Say what you
I just do it like this? Here is our brand new, we need to hire a video.
Yeah, that's me.
So here's our brand new 65-gallon aquarium with stand, live rock.
Let's show him.
A coral, 6 hermit crabs, and
I think a snail.
And a turbo snail, I think. The thing is going all. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Ready? Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. I think I might need to pee first.
Oh my gosh. Dun, 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 bum, 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 bum. Y'all, literally overnight. Hang on, before we do anything else, let's roll an epic montage. was that montage. So yeah, there you go. This is our new 65-gallon saltwater tank. We still need to name the two little Nemos, the clownfish. And we were thinking about like this is a moonfish, this silver guy here, or a moony fish, or a diamond fish, or something like that. Yeah, he's so fast.
What does Mooney rhyme with?
Mooney and George Clooney, and he's silver like George Clooney's
Because I
hair.
keep calling him Silver. I'm like, what celebrity has silver hair? George Clooney.
Yeah, Mooney.
Let's just name him George.
George. Hey George.
The Mooney George Clooney.
Hey George.
So George Clooney right there.
But so we have one of those guys, and then two of those, and then we also have this coral right here, and this thing will literally get to like the size of your hand, and then when we transport it, it like shrinks up and gets like down in the pot. It's so crazy.
It's really weird.
And then you saw some hermit crabs in that montage, but there's like 6 hermit crabs in there. We got some extra shells for them.
I don't know how you even name those, but these, we were kind of thinking of naming them like of some famous couple, like, I don't know, Bill and Hillary, not really.
Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber. So leave suggestions below for your favorite celebrity couple, or, you know, whoever. I guess not like your parents, because we wouldn't know them, but just a cool name, something cute to do. Even something that went with George Clooney, I don't know.
And the bigger one's the female, because they change genders, and then that one's the male. And they keep huddling over in this
really
corner,
weird.
like, I think they're trying to...
Oh, he's eating something.
They're trying to like plant eggs or something. They're doing something over here, and the male like guards the spot all the time where after they get done over here. I don't know.
Get done over here. Well, and they sleep like upside down. Like they'll put their heads down and sleep like vertical in the corner. It's the weirdest thing. Last night I was like, Cullen, I think they're dying. And then we Googled, and apparently that's like what they do and how they sleep and stuff. But we thought our clownfish were getting big. These are huge. We need to show them
look at
Marlin
ours.
and Nemo real quick.
So backstory real quick. This was like a last minute decision, but like it was a steal, honestly. Yeah, it'd been thought out, but like I couldn't pass up the deal. Thank you, Chris, if you're watching. I actually talked to him about our vlogs, and he's like, he mentioned Current Kitchen and stuff. They were watching, but look how little our other guys are. Like they're so small compared.
They're little babies. Hi,
Hey, Nemo and Marlin.
I miss them. Like I feel bad that they're back here by themselves now.
Well, I think we're gonna move this eventually to the kitchen or somewhere more fun instead of in our room, because nobody will see it as much. But yeah, it was just like one of those days and steals where I was just like, let me go look at this. I'm coming prepared to purchase, but I just want to look and see if it's what
I was
want.
like, you may not be bringing it home, Colin. You need to make sure like everything is good.
And then when I saw it, and like he was like, yeah, I don't have anywhere to put the fish. You can have the fish and everything else too. And like, like
It
a
was really
complete
exciting.
setup overnight, literally. Like it's been like, I guess like 2 or 3 days, because I had to add more water the next day. And
But it was gonna be a while. We were,
Still.
you know, gonna have to like save money for each to buy everything brand new would have been a totally different experience. So it was definitely, hopefully it's been only a couple days, but it seems like it's been a good decision so far to purchase things
yeah,
kind of separately. So
it's used for sure.
yes,
So,
I mean kind of together, not separately.
yeah,
Whatever.
yeah. Definitely happy with this purchase, and it just looks so cool. So y'all let me know in the comments below what you think, and what are the names. What should the names be? And I think we're also going to get some live plants to go behind here to help cover up some of these cords and stuff.
We're gonna wait.
But we're gonna wait a
not
while.
touching anything.
We're just
gonna let
talking.
things sit
I know, we're just talking. But like literally, this came with the tank, the stand, this LED light that changes different colors. Y'all saw that in the
all the
montage
pumps
just a
and
minute ago.
filters and
Like you
heaters
can
and-
make the little coral glow,
It's
the
just
pumps,
cool
the filters,
because
all
we
the
keep discovering new stuff.
dude. I know, it's just like what. He sent all this food and all these chemicals with it. Some of these are ours, obviously, but like
He's done a really good job
this-
maintaining everything, and
like a whole test kit. Look at the what? But that does it for today's vlog. Hope y'all enjoy our new little addition to the family right here. And y'all stay tuned, because we're gonna keep just having fun with it, and over time add some more stuff and finish getting our house put together. We're finally getting like this, and then we got the front room and all that ready to go. And we will see you on TFS.
Catch you on the flip side. Bye.
That's fishy kisses. You may show how starfish kisses? Or a clownfish? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No. I didn't even see it. It's happening.
Snake attack.
Corey and Mom are here.
Wait, how are y'all just like, look at him just putting them in there.
They're like a frenzy. They're like, I'm gonna finish